What is up, everyone? I didn't realize that this cave had just wild Celezzle, so that looked weird. Oh, Jesus. Oh, what have I done? Oh no, come on! Sneaky. Let's get out of here. I've checked the outbreaks. There's no tandem mouse one, unfortunately. Oh, I'll fly to Kitakami in a second. This is pretty much all I've been doing the last couple of days. It's just cruising around the edge of the coast, exploring little caves and beaches, and that's how I found the few random shinies that I found, like the Magikarp last night. Right, I feel like now that I'm at the... Right, now I can fly back here later. I feel satisfied I've done that much of the lap. Right, let's just make sure my counter is working. It is. And I think I need to turn back on high, I think it was high contrast. All right. Time to suffer. Oh no. So my VOD, in fact, it should actually be live on YouTube now. My VOD from yesterday, from the My Little Pony stream yesterday, has got, I think, 3 pieces of copyright material in it. I was like, wow. I looked at it and it's fine. It's allowed for YouTube, so there's no strikes or anything. And I mean, it doesn't matter because I'm not monetized on YouTube. But I was like, really? Hey, I'm not too bad. How about yourself? Okay, right. Time to explore. No, not that. Now, when I set this up, I found a shiny very quickly, so I'm hoping that continues to... Doing good, just chilling. Nice. How has January 1st treated you? Or how's January 1st treated everyone? After my stream yesterday, I went out, did my route, and daily incense and stuff and stocked up on gifts. And I found 2 shiny Hoot Hoot, and I was like, well, that's fine. And then I found 3 shiny Jigglypuff in a row. That was not fine. I was so unhappy. I was gonna say, why am I not picking up items? And I was pushing the button. Hey, what's up, Jeremy? Happy New Year's. You've only got 2 Jigglypuff. Oh, those are rookie numbers. I think I have in total 6. Because I think I got 3 on stream during the New Year's Eve Blacephalon raid hour stream I did. Way too many. And none of them are good. Release every shiny locked Pokemon. Hell, just release them as a soft DLC for Legends ZA and just make them shiny huntable. I don't even want them for free. Like Profi mentioned in a previous stream, that like shiny Victini is more likely to be released for whatever Gen 5 remakes or whatever we get. So she's probably right about that, but I guess most of them I'm like, just let us have them. There's no reason we shouldn't have Calyrex, Spectrier, Glastrier, Cubfu? Yeah. Volcanion, Hooper. Diancie has technically already been released, and we are getting it in Go later on this year, so I'm not stressed about that one in particular, but even ones like Battle Bond Greninja, because I'm curious, and I think that Battle Bond Greninja will be able to be put into ZA because there's no abilities. And Battle Bond Greninja actually counts as a separate form of Greninja, much like Own Tempo Rockruff. Or like the difference between Aura Break and Power Construct Zygarde. They count as different forms. So I think they should just let us have it shiny. Pokeball Pattern Vivian. That's the only Vivian I'm missing. But if it's not shiny related, I really, really want Virtual Console on the Switch. Pokeball Vivillon? Yeah, I think we'll get either that or Fancy, or both, in the Go Tour. It's just whether or not we are able to get them shiny, because they just might make them encounterable as those forms. But that would be good. I don't mind things getting released in Go. But yeah, with the Virtual Console, not just Gen 1 and 2 like we've had, I want... Hey, we could even have Gen 4, even 5. We could have all of the DS era games, but 1, 2, and 3 mainly. Especially Gen 3. Because yeah, I've mentioned it before, it's the only generation I haven't like played any of the games in the original, like in that generation. Plus I want a shiny hunt Mew and Deoxys in Emerald. Oh, actually, I know exactly what I want from the Pokemon Company this year. Stop letting Pokemon Go put ridiculous time gates in Masterwork research. So I've found out what the next page is after my 21-day time gate. It's another 21-day time gate. Which does not make me optimistic for the Diancie research. You're really hoping you can finish the Masterwork before GoFest? I mean, if you keep up with the time gates, there's no reason why it wouldn't be done by GoFest, let alone... Well, the Keldeo one by the Go Tour, I imagine should surely be doable. And yeah, I'd imagine the Diancie one before GoFest is also probably doable. There will likely be more Masterwork research for GoFest, so they won't want to have people doubling up. Not a lot in here. Let's look at this guy. It's blue. This hunt is so cursed. Oh, no. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna have to kick this guy's ass. It's what I get for spamming the A button to pick up items. Of course these things get sturdy. Nuzleaf. Yeah, we'll just... One of the few Pokemon they took the time to draw nipples on. Right, get out of here, festival boy. Where you going? Yeah, so that cave I was in at the start, I didn't realise how many Salazzles could spawn in there. Like, I thought maybe there'd be like one. And it didn't look like there were other poison types in there. I reckon that would be an awesome place to run like a poison sandwich and try get a shiny Salazzle. I feel like the sun might be setting. Everything's getting yellow. No. Hope we get Virtual Console, and I hope they come up with a way to do DS dual screen support. Yeah. Yeah, I think that will be the hard part. So at least like Gens 1 to 3, they're all Game Boy and Game Boy Advance era, so they only need one screen. But for Gen 4 and 5, you're right. Honestly, imagine how crazy it would be if they just sold it as like a virtual card, but a game, right? You pay like a game's price and you get, I don't know, Gens 1 to 3 or whatever, and then you pay like a $50 DLC or something, and you get 4 and 5, and oh, they do? Yo. The only thing I'd be worried about that is if it can only be played in handheld. Because I'd love to do stuff like stream shiny hunting and those sorts of things, or like even just play the games. Like, as I say, I've never played Fire Red, Leaf Green, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. And I know they don't need 2 screens, but like I would want to stream those games. I've only played Platinum. I haven't played Diamond and Pearl, other than Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, which was a game. But in fact, replaying through all of Gen 5 would be so just awesome. Oh, that wasn't meant to happen. blue. Because as much as I can, like, I can in theory play those games if I just ran an emulator and but I like Pokemon enough that I would just pay for it. They also need to talk about releasing the Pokemon Worlds tickets because they're starting to leave it pretty late to organise what the hell's going on, and that might mean I might not be able to go, which sucks, but that also worries me for a different reason. Because if I'm not saving for something like Worlds, then things like Pokemon Lego sets are sounding very detrimental to a heavy wallet. I've never been to Worlds before. Tickets were supposed to release like start of December or start of November or something like that last year. And then like a week before they were going to drop, they're like, oh nah. We're going to, I can't remember the wording that was used, but they've put it on hold at the moment. So all we know is where Worlds is going to be and the dates. But it's just weird. Like, I've never looked too much into Worlds tickets historically, so I don't know if this is a thing that they normally do, but it just seems weird. I do wonder if maybe they might have changed a venue, or surely not locate like the city, but maybe changed a venue or something, and they have to wait till something's confirmed before they can put tickets back up, but I don't know. Yeah, but coming from New Zealand, I have to get an ESTA, like an American visa thingy. I have to organise hotels, transport, planes. I did wonder that. There was a few specific events happening, quite major news-wise ones that are politically tied that happened around the exact same time. I did think that, but I do try not to jump too far into politics on stream. I hope that's not the case. I genuinely hope it's something as simple as, oh, hey, a venue fell through. Oh crap, we've got to put a hold on these tickets, source a new venue, make sure it's, you know, fit for purpose for the amount of people coming. All of that stuff. Like, they've got to tie in Pokemon Go related stuff to it as well. Plus there'll be a whole lot of like bureaucratic admin-y stuff. So I'm hoping it's something as simple as, you know, one aspect of the event has fallen through and they're having to organise fixing that, but to do that they've also got to adjust other things, and yeah. I mean, you know, there's plenty of really cool places in New Zealand that they could host worlds. Just, you know, throwing it out there, you know, we exist. I know we're not on every map of the world, but we are here. Middle Earth is real. I think everything at the moment has been made extremely difficult. Obviously, there's just immigration stuff, which I don't think I would have any issues, and I've been to the States before, which is also a massive, like, green flag for them. But honestly, even Australia. I can get flights to Australia cheaper than to some other parts of New Zealand, to be honest. So, plus I know people all over Aussie, so I should be able to hopefully get a place to stay for relatively free. Yeah, let's, you know, New Zealand, Australia. But I do hope if it is remaining in San Francisco, I mean, I'm sure that they'll have PR people minimizing the situation when they do like a press release, but I hope the reason isn't like a major thingy. I hope it's just an unfortunate, just happenstance. Yeah, I agree with that, Profi. I think that they would, given it's the 30th anniversary, and Japan's already got pretty much, if they ask for it instantaneously, they've got event centers hosting Pokemon stuff for them, so... Plus, it's easier to get into Japan as a tourist. I don't need a visa. And it's a place I've been as well, so... There's nothing scarier than the first time you go to a country. Not because I've, like, done anything wrong that would get me in trouble, it's more just they look at you more. and I'm like, because I have like anxiety and stuff, I feel like I make myself obvious by telling myself to not look suspicious, but then I think in doing so I make myself look suspicious. It's like, oh. So I psych myself out, essentially. There's a little one. Oh. How long we got? Oh, 3 minutes. I don't think you guys could see that. I think my face was in the way. This is crazy poos. Where's my shiny at? Apparently there's a Komodo's face amount of time. Is that a good amount of time? Komodo for a good time. I don't think I get paid enough from Twitch to be considered that. Yeah, Komodo OnlyFans account when I hit 1,000 subs. I'm currently at 9. I'm also glad that right after I said that, no random sub came in, because I'd be like, hey, wait up, hold up. That's right. No, I'd actually go into like hardware stores and take videos of actual fans. What content do you make, OnlyFans? Now, platforms like OnlyFans, platforms like that require a photo ID to make an account. There's absolutely no universe in which my photo ID is getting put on a website like that. Absolutely not. Because all that's going to take is to get hacked one day and everyone's data getting leaked, and I don't want my name in that. I spend too much time on the internet. I know how these things work. Oh, is this just an item cave? Ah. Oh. I think that's the end of my... It is. Let's have a quick look around these few here in case there happens to be a straggler. This is so cooked. I knew I was gonna hate this hunt, but oh. There has to be another way. I really wish there was a way to know at least like if I wanted to search for a specific raid Pokemon, like to know what it is, because like I look at the map, not this one, I think they're only available in Paldea. Okay, the sparkly one's a Blissey, but like, there's no way to know if this is a Tandemaus or anything. Terra types made finding raids difficult. We need a mega, right? We need a mega Mousehold. Because that means that when it gets released in Pokemon Go, I can get the... They'll do it as family of 4 because they're mean. Or even if they made it like a 1 in 100 chance to get a family of 3, my money would get evaporated. Yeah, I wish there was an outbreak, but there's not. I will try do this hunt also off stream. Not that I think you guys will miss much, but this is a lot harder in handheld because the screen's smaller. Handheld's probably only worth it if I've got an outbreak. But like I did for the Dunsparce, if I got shiny like phases off stream, then my next stream I'll just add them to the shiny count. You did it on the Switch Lite? Ugh. But I'm imagining you mean also in an outbreak. Oh, not in an outbreak? Oh well, valid. I do have to say though, Ro was very shiny. I went 3 sandwiches off stream without a shiny. Then setting up the hunt, I found a shiny almost instantly. But that was when Apollo got here, so maybe Apollo brought the shiny luck. I don't know. Knocking out every spawn, was it by the Pokemon League? Yeah, the only reason I think this is slightly quicker is because I don't have to worry about KOing. It was by the lighthouse. Wait, there's Tandemaus near a lighthouse? We're on the map. It won't be here. Oh, I suppose there is Tandemaus around here. I wish it was daytime, but it's fine. It's funny, all the games I play online that aren't Pokemon get copyright on YouTube. I was smart enough to mute the game audio for the DLC of Scarlet and Violet though. I was like, I swear there's going to be that Ed Sheeran song again, and sure enough there was. Nope. Not getting me in trouble on Twitch or YouTube. Get out of here. Which is the one big spoiler I want to look for in the next games, is if there's like an actual song, like a real oh yeah. Screw you, Ed Sheeran. It's funny because genuinely I loved the fact that I was like, that's it. What a what a banger. We get an actual, like, we get real, like, popular singers and stuff making songs for Pokemon. You know, it's a bit exciting, and then you chuck it in a game that you know everyone's going to play online, but marketers, no, they can't be playing this music without our permission, without licensing. It's like, rude. Yeah, out of context, there's going to be like this internet beef between me and Ed Sheeran. Yeah, I didn't realise yesterday, and I think it's because you didn't post them in the chat, but when I got my stream summary last night, I was like, Profi was clipping things. I was like, oh no. And I should have realised, because you have the top clipper icon next to your name in chat. Sucks I have less maneuverability on Miraidon, but I think the moving faster is maybe a little bit better. Oh, no, you ran the wall. You meant to run away from me with your weird velvety skin. Ooh. Ooh. Why does it look like... Oh, ooh. You're a rock type. Yuck. That's making, like, it's giving me, like, sensory, like, uncomfortableness just looking at it. I never noticed how velvety it looked. Ah, not you. Right on in his fat hitbox. I wouldn't say he's... Or you could say, actually, Miraidon is morbidly a beast. Because it is kind of a beast. Difficult, kawaii, curlew? Curlew? That is a weird word. I think you look bluey, so... Was it me talking about the texture of a Sudowoodo? Because looking at Sudowoodo that close, it's something I've never noticed. Oh, morbidly a beast. Oh, no, because Miraidon's got a giant hitbox. You could say he's morbidly a beast. Get it? Because he's a beast, but it's got a very large hitbox. Instead of body shaming Miraidon, we are going to bring awareness to its size while also giving it the most like badass compliment ever. No! I moved it! The other direction! Whoa, what's going on with the... the HP bar was having a moment. It was not okay. No, this way. Thank you. I would really like a couple more so I can average maybe 2 tender mouse per sandwich. That would be nice. No, you've got blue butt. Okay. Blue. If I run out of things to hunt this year, and that's actually a possibility, I think I will still go for the level 100 Magikarp. I was meant to go for it New Year's last year. And I don't remember what happened, it just never ended up happening. No, this way, thank you. I also sometimes forget, Profi, that when you're clipping things, I forget that when I carry on talking like 2 minutes later, you might still be clipping something, and I'm just saying things, and you're not even like hearing what I say. Prime example is you coming back and listening to me just say morbidly a beast. Indeed, E. Did you like my post last night with my 2 Hoot Hoots? Some outstanding shinies? And then I had to get 3 Jigglypuffs right after that, which was disappointing. Honestly, spending time off social media, valid. I kind of have to say I've been pretty good at not using it too much. My screen time is still ridiculous, but it's not because of social media. It's because of Pokemans. Oops. Yeah, Facebook's rubbish. I check Twitter. I'll check DMs on Twitter maybe occasionally throughout the day just because I'm in like group chats. But I only go on social media to post shinies, and I'll catch up on Blue Sky and Twitter posts in the morning and in the evening. Like, I'm just like, eh. I've pretty much stopped looking at Reels and TikToks entirely, and what I actually do is if I'm just feel like being mindless on the internet and scrolling, I'll go on TikTok and I'll scroll till I find like those real super depressing videos and stuff about, you know, people struggling and all that. And I always post on them being, you know, like, hey, just a random dude, I'm an old man, been through some shit, and then I just leave a bit of positivity for people. The internet's full of too much negativity. So then I'm like, if I waste half an hour or an hour scrolling, I'm like, well, maybe the brief moment it takes someone to read that might be enough to, I don't know, make them stop for a second and just think and not worry and all of that. Got to spread the positivity on the internet, or the positivity. I'm not blessed in that regard. Now, when it comes to Snapchat and the friends I talk to, I do content like that. Like there's an old song, I think it's by them Franchise Boys. I'm going to talk about my age. It's like, rock and bend my knees every time the beat drop. So I'll be on like my daily streaks to people on Snapchat. I'll like have it on me. I'll be like, you know, rock and bend my knees every time the beat drop. And as I go down, the camera will move round to my ass, and as the beat drops, I fart. And mine, I'm very skilled at making them extremely audible and disgusting. And that gets sent to everyone. That gets sent to my daughter, that gets sent to my male friends, my female friends, my sister, everyone. And I'm still friends with them all on Snapchat, so I think that they appreciate it. I think Trevor would appreciate it if he was on my Snap. Or I do stupid funny things. Also, I had the Sid the Sloth filter. I was like, so I had it, I didn't have the camera on me, I had it like on the lawn. I was like, oh, a dandelion, must be the last one of the season. And then I pick it, and then I swap the camera to my face, and I got the Sid the Sloth thing, and I put it in my mouth. I'm like, you know, like off Ice Age. Yeah. Some of that one in particular hasn't made it to TikTok, but some of my cursed Snapchats have made it to TikTok. They always get a laugh. But yeah, I only use social media if it's to talk to people directly, for the most part. It's weird when you can feel that, just the mental drain of being on it for long periods. It's just like, why? I'm not even getting dopamine from this. I'm just can't tell you what I did for the last hour or what I watched. I need a hobby. Which is also part of the reason why I've streamed so much over my break. I'm like, this is much more constructive. And I get to chat with all you cool guys, you know. Also, my kids appreciate when I stream because then they don't have to deal with me. Because I am not just a clown on the internet, I am the whole circus IRL. You're blue. Thank goodness for the daytime in this game. Look at your little one. Yo, Trevor's got the gas. Nah, you're blue, aren't you? Yeah. Oh, no. You are as well. I know I didn't look twice at you, but I could tell what colour you were. God. If you look remotely like Sylveon, you're not getting caught. More Pico. Do you know where the shinies are? Okay, apparently not. No! I just wanted to get closer. Stone the flaming crows. Oops. One thing I think I want to look into doing this year, possibly won't happen till like the third of the year. And it'll depend on how like streaming goes, because currently on average my viewership is slowly growing on average. So if it keeps doing that, I might look at potentially doing something charity-wise. But we'll see how we go. I don't even have a specific charity in mind, but I kind of want to do one related to mental health in youths. But I don't know. It's an idea. No, I don't think you did. I know that you've been sort of busy with life and stuff pretty recently. But I didn't know about an award. What did you get? Can you tell me where the shiny is? No? Okay. The plus side here is that I actually got a shiny this time, so before I reset, I'm going to get to evolve something. So we had a kind of virtual conference as community ambassadors, and as part of it, we could nominate fellow CAs for different categories. Oh, cool! Okay, now I probably don't actually know how much you do. I just know you do a lot. Like, above and beyond. Hey, awesome! Oh, congrats, Profi. honestly, from what I know alone, that what you do, you definitely deserve that. So, yeah, congrats. And that's really cool of Scopely to make a donation. Which $2,000, I mean, that's not a small amount. Hey, I don't blame you. That's, yeah. Well, give me one more. Give me one more for my sandwich. And more. I'm glad no one can hear my stomach right now because I can hear it through my headset. I'm pretty sure my noise gate stops that. It better. No! Ah! Ah, we've got plenty of time. I've found more than one shiny Dunsparce in that length of time. No, none of those are shiny, but looks. No. Have any of you guys played, the Pokemon Monopoly set? I've actually never played it. But that's what I'm doing later on this afternoon with friends. I'm assuming it's like regular Monopoly, but I'm wondering, like, are the pieces different towns, or are they like different Pokemon, or well, not pieces, like the properties. You landed on my Pikachu, pay me rent. It's probably towns, right? It might be actually the Kanto map. Whoa! Shora water! But yeah, if I do like a charity stream, it'll probably be like quite a big. It won't be 24 hours because I'm too old to do that. I have to go to bed. But I'll make it like a long day stream, and I'll have different milestones for me to do stupid stuff and heaps of things. Like drinking. Actually, I know someone who has the bomb hot sauce of Hot Ones. If you guys have ever seen Hot Ones, it's not the hottest sauce that they have on there, but it's the one that kicks everyone's ass. And I've tried the bomb, and I love spicy food, right? It's disgusting. It actually doesn't. It just tastes like fire. There's no sweetness, there's no flavor, it's just burn. I'm like, that'll be hilarious, because then I've got to try talk. I don't want to talk, my mouth's on fire, you know? Will do, Profi. Especially if I don't end up, or I end up not being able to go to Worlds. Sus maybe some giveaways for people. That are like donating and or like all sorts of other things, because I want to make it something that everyone else also gets something out of, you know. Not that charity should be for that, but I think it makes it more fun than just me turning up and being like, here, I'm making a donation. A super potion. Okay, that's not. Now you got blue butt, don't you? You. Hey! Bad bird. Oh, that's right. This isn't Legends Arceus. Is it done? It is, right. We have one little one here. No. Let me go. What's the button I push? This one. You mean if this one is family of 3? Okay, I assumed that's what you meant. Oh my god, that was loud. Right, actually, before we jump into that, it is neutral nature, no mark. I don't really want to battle a rock type. And last time Mudbray kicked my ass. Come here, Morpeko. Do only 2 of those, please. Grief. Oh, okay, cool. I should have a full party to do this, but oh well. Oh no, now he's grumpy. He's hangy. This battle might be a bit harder than... Oh, fuck me. Rude? Does that raise speed? It raises attack in Pokemon Go. I'll run. I don't know if fainting during the battle affects it. I'm gonna see if I can just jump in the battle and then swap. Also, boxes. There we go. Actually, oh, I'm changing my mind with that. I don't want that gaining XP. Let's go 3 segment to Dunsparce. I know this is a rock type, but I should be able to... Ooh, that's velvety too. Yuck. I should have charmed it first, right. This one surely doesn't have any good attack. 6? Yeah. Okay, see if I swap. Mouse is so weak! Whoa! Camera angles. Oh, it's so beautiful though. Look at it. I like how its eyes look like screws. The audacity. I'll charm first, and then hopefully I can beat this thing. Oh, Darude! Doo-ga-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, hold up. Why does Population Bomb only do 4? I thought it did, like, depending on how many Pokemon you had. No, apparently not. Was that 8? It was 8 times. Is it just random? Hey! I'm not optimistic. And I was right not to be. I like that evolution, like, theme. Thingy. Because you don't see it often. It's only when you're on, like, uneven ground that it doesn't want to place the Pokemon in front of you. Right, this is going to be the last sandwich. I'll stick to my normal 3 sandwiches a stream for these. I hope I find more than one shiny, otherwise FML. Bone apple teeth. I mean, you say it's like 150 to the odds, but we saw what Dunsparce did. Nearly 3 times odds. There's one. You have a blue butt. Poor nose pass. Oh, come on. It was like 40 minutes ago, Maridon, we were saying that you're morbidly obese. We don't need to keep doing that. Is that blue? Oh, it is. It's such a weird angle to be looking at it. You're a bit coloured. I want to see if this makes it a little bit easier. Just staying in one little area and cycling around and just picnic resetting. You've got a blue top. I can't wait to get another 6 shiny Jigglypuff today. When I go out and do my route and stuff in Pokemon Go. Actually, I think does the new season for Ranked Legends ZA start now? Or like in an hour or something? Because if it is, that'll be me when I come home tonight. Jump on, get the Septilite. I don't think I'll grind to rank A again. Oh, is it next week? We've got to wait another whole week? That's crazy. Ugh. Ah, well, all good. I'll play Legends ZA tonight, I think, anyways. I want to see if I can get another legendary special scan, and if I do, if it's a shiny huntable one, because I could probably do a couple of hours stream tomorrow hunting another legendary. I also will have to make a donut that will help me hunt it, unless it's a lattie. I can do the latties. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Geodude. Geodude. It would be more canonically interesting if it didn't float. You mean like using its arm strength to like like either like crawl or like launch itself forwards. Arguably, I think it's pretty terrifying that it can float. Can you imagine like hiking or something, you accidentally kick a Geodude and you like run away, but this, you can't like parkour over like boulders or whatever, because this thing's just going to float over the top. He's got to come after you. No! Leave me alone, sentient rock. But I get what you're saying, especially because Golem and Graveler both don't float. They walk, they roll. I mean, true. Honestly, I think that would still be equally as terrifying, actually. I don't think they will, but I honestly hope that it's got a blue butt, doesn't it yet? I honestly hope that maybe one day we'll get a Dawn form for Lycanroc. I know we got the Dusk one because Ash needed something special because he's Ash, but I mean, I don't know what use it would have. Could be like a purplish or a reddy purple, sort of like how sometimes when you do get a deep red sky, sometimes it can actually be quite like purplish. Maybe? Or just say fuck it, make it blue, and then its shiny can be tan or red or orange, like the other ones. Because all of their shinies are like, they're different, but they're all blue. Yeah. Because the games now have like an internal clock that gives dawn and dusk. Like, why not? And it gives people like me that want shinies of all the forms. Because they could, in theory, just make the own tempo one evolve into it. Maybe just give Rockruff a new move. So if it has this certain move, and you level it up past a certain level during Dawn, then yeah. But does it already get Morning Sun? Because it's like what they did to Dunsparce. They just gave it a new move, Hyper Drill, and was like, oh, it just needs that to evolve. But yeah, an attack like that, it's the same as like in the games, like in the main games, you need happiness to evolve into Espeon, Umbreon, and Sylveon. But oh, there you go. That would be a perfect move. But they're just like, oh, it needs to have a Fairy type move. Now, Fairy types weren't available before Gen 6, so they're like, wow, that's why you couldn't get it. Oops. Yeah, just stick it in the new in the Gen 10 games as a new form. Oh, come on, there's no way I could have fit between you two. Rude. Hey, bad dog. I'm getting chased. Yeah, these trees are a pain in the butt. Oh, I thought that would happen too. Those other two look so sad that I ran from that battle. They're like, oh. Here we go, some spawns. Nah, you look a bit blue. Blue, 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 blue. Nah, yeah, you're blue. Oh, no. I was just trying to look at him. It's actually kind of awesome. My phone's on charge at the other side of the room, and I can hear it like buzzing relatively frequently, and it's just like, shame. Hope it's not an emergency. Nah, I bet you it'll be Twitter. I bet you. I feel like this is also an unrealistic representation of Pseudo Wudo, because if gold and silver taught me anything, it's that Pseudo Wudo won't move unless you spray it with water. Can I? Oh, I fits. One. That's blue. Oh, I thought I might have been too close. Gen 10 better not give us shinies like these. 1 in 100 evolution nonsense. Oh, that way. I feel like we've still got a wee bit of time. It'll be less than half, but I think that we're still maybe another 10 minutes. Why couldn't they have red pants? Just bright red pants. Even if they're shiny, just give the shinies like super vibrant. To be fair, if Tendermouse and Mousehold was, well, they were shinies that were like actually decided by people and not just assigned a shiny color, then those people are diabolical. Guys think my Ed Sheeran beef is real. Woo. Whoever decided that this shiny was going to be this color. Really? Oh. That's true, especially in this game with the way the lighting is. And I'd say Shiny White Stripe Basculin is, out of the 3 Basculins, that's probably the worst. Which is why, thank God for Legends Arceus. It'll tell me if it's shiny. I was about to say, I have a coffee here, but then I was like, wait, no, I drank that. I do that at work all the time. I go to drink out of my empty coffee cup, I'm like, oh. I don't have an addiction to caffeine, what are you talking about? Oh. Well. That's unfortunate. At least we got a shiny. I mean, honestly, I think that there'll be other times where I'll stream this and I'll have outbreaks. So I feel like those ones will get more. Especially if I save before the outbreak and then just KO everything in the outbreak till I find a shiny. If no shiny, then reset. If shiny is family of 4, reset. I mean, you get quite a few sandwiches out of that too, because you wouldn't use a whole sandwich for an outbreak. So no, I want to go back here. I'm going to go back to my cave. Back to my cave. It's an awful lot of birds. Yes. Oh. Right. I'm going to wrap up the stream here. I'm going to have to eat something because I'm like tired. I meant to hang out with friends this afternoon, so yeah. Hopefully we get more shinies on other Fortune Fridays. It's fine. I'll definitely be live again Sunday for Piplup Community Day Classic. Unfortunate Fridays, that's right. And if I have time, I'll go live tomorrow and we'll do some shiny hunting in ZA and hopefully find more mythicals as well, and maybe start another legendary shiny hunt. But we'll see. But yeah, thank you again, everyone. Happy New Year's again, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.